The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. That is the opening lines in the Dark Tower series by Stephen King. G'day my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to announce a read-along of The Dark Tower by Stephen King. This is the first book in the series, The Gunslinger, and it is not a very long book. I'm intending this read-along to begin on the 1st of October, and people will have 2 months to read the first book. Now I need to mention up front that I have already read this several times, at least 4 times, because I love this series. The last time I read it was before I had my channel, and I've been wanting to reread it and to review each of the books. So I thought, why not ask if people are interested in reading this series with me? And the way I'm intending to do this is that we will get 2 months to read each book. Whilst this one isn't very long, the others are. And I will review each book prior to starting the next one, so that we can then discuss each of them. So overall, it should take around 16 months, as there are 7 books in the series, plus another novel that he wrote at the end of the series, which sits somewhere in the middle. And I will list all of the books and the order in which we will read them in the description box below. Now, for those who don't know anything about The Dark Tower, I'm just going to give you a brief description of the series. It is a fantasy set in another world, which is parallel to ours. Our main character is Roland the Gunslinger, whose world is crumbling, and he is on a journey to reach the Dark Tower in order to restore his world. During this journey, he draws people in from our world into his, and the series is all about this journey. That's all I really want to say about it, because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I also need to point out that this is not a horror series. It is a fantasy. It does, of course, have a few Stephen King dark elements, but it is not a horror. That's my opinion anyway. And as this is one of my all-time favorite series, I have been wanting to reread it and wanting to talk about them, to review them, to view them perhaps differently than I have in the past when I just read them and loved them. This time I'm intending to look at them a little bit more critically perhaps. I chose 2 months for each book because some of them are very thick, and I know some people read at a slower pace than others. It will also give me time to review each of these books. I recognize this series may not be for everyone. You might read the first book or start it and not like it, and that is fine. You don't have to obviously continue if you're not enjoying the series. But I'm also hoping many of you will love it. Being one of my favorite series, I would love it if you would read along with me. And if you do intend to read this series with me, even if you don't comment, you can just put an emoji in the comments. A thumbs up, a book emoji. It doesn't matter. Just to indicate to me how many people are looking to read this series with me. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I also have a Patreon account if you wish to support me in that way. Hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.